Okay, yeah, it's time for more magazine reading and game playing and so on. Yeah, we left off last time at Tales of the Arabian Nights. Should be well, it's an arcade put of Arabian, pretty much. And Toot wants to know where his camel is. Alright. Yeah, so the romantic hero is not yet dead. Like Valentino and his white stallion. You have to go to the rescue of a fair damsel in distress. The only problem is she's your sister, and there's a high probability you'll get killed trying. The game combines platform screens with scrolling sections where you have to avoid things. There are 8 stages in the game as you play Imrahil, trying to get to the battlements of the Sultan's palace. Where Anitra, your sister, is being held captive. The first stage is set aboard Sinbad's ship in the Red Sea, and Imrahil has to collect 7 golden jugs in the correct order. Yeah, they have to be in the correct order, more or less. The jugs are placed all over the ship, and each one has a letter on it. They spell out the word Arabian, and have to be collected in that order. This is far from easy, since there are dangers on the screen to try to stop you. A cannon, octopus, and plucked turkey, or what looks like one, will lose your life when touched, and send you back to the start of the screen. The other major hazard is falling while leaping around the rigging of the ship, because long drops also send you back to the start of the screen. There's only one successful way to get all the jugs, and it may take a while to find. If you complete this stage, you will move from the sea to the river. Here you control a raft's movement left to right on the screen as Emerald sits on it, paddling against the current. From over the background of palms fly large rocks, which have to be avoided or they will sink the raft. This is easily done. More of a problem is caused by crocodiles that surface along the river and have to be paddled over, while they are submerged or shot with lightning bolts, because that's a thing you can do apparently. Having done that, it's back to the hard platform action as Ibrahim tries to pick up another 7 jugs in a cave. Once again, they have to spell out the word Arabian, and this time there are a group of genies who move about screen trying to stop you. Like the dangers on screen 1, the genies follow regular movement patterns and have to be worked out so they can be avoided. One genie does home in on you though, and like the bird on the first screen, can cause many problems. A flying carpet sequence over the desert is the 4th stage, and after it follow more platform screens where you collect jugs. All the stages are quite tough and need constant attention and good timing to complete. It proves very frustrating at first, but once you know the pattern for a screen, you should be able to repeat it. Second opinion. I rather like this. The first screen in particular is just the right balance of difficulty and disaster. It looks easy, but isn't. Unfortunately, other screens aren't quite so interesting or so demanding, and the game suffers accordingly. I've got version 1 and version 2. It's 2 versions of the game. The version of the program which we've reviewed is in fact the second one for the Amstrad that has appeared. The first one showed about the PCW show, and according to Interceptor, 2,000 to 3,000 copies were probably sold before they decided to stop distributing it. The decision was made because the company weren't 100% happy with the game and wanted to wait for the second version, which was being programmed by a different person. Version 1 had less features on it. It was a lot easier, but was graphically more impressive, except for some dodgy scrolling for the river and desert stages. The games will now be sold back to back on the same tape, so that you can sample them both. Those of you feeling aggrieved at having bought the first version, fear not. For a fee of 50 pence to cover postage and packing, Interceptor will replace the first version with the tape containing both games. For the record, version 1 will get slightly lower ratings than version 2. And good news! Tough platform screens. Scrolling stages break up the action. Calls for good timing and reactions. Bad news. It can become frustrating if you can't crack a screen. Very accurate positioning is needed for climbing ladders. Okay. Graphics 61, Sonics 63, grab factor 72, staying power 65, overall rating 68%. Okay. So yeah, let's get this started then. I've got to remember this is the right image. Yeah, I've got to find it now. I wrote down what the version 1 was, so we can always play that. Oh, that's right, I remember it now. I remember it. Oh, no. Right. Capture the window. Come on, here we go. And there. Okay. We're playing version 2 first, since that's what was reviewed. Ah. Up to play, down for demo. Music by Kevin Parker and Matt something. Good. What have I remember if I changed it. Yeah, I did change those. So. Alright. Up to play, because it's a normal way to start the game. Cannonball to the head. Yeah, this is one of those games that's... Oh, cannonball to the foot. Can't duck because down jumps also. Good. And of course we can't fall down here because that will kill us. We got it, but it killed us. I think we did. Try again. Can we go across here now? Well, we've got to get the R next, don't we? Anyway, so... Yeah, down goes up for reasons. So how do you get down from here though? That's the difficulty. We need to find these now. Your down no longer jumps. Good. Dead. Oh, okay. We can go down the ladders now. Oh. Ow. Oh, we'll wait again, wait for that plucked turkey to shift. Cannon. Oh yeah, this is not working, is it now? That thing homes in on you too. Don't fire anytime soon. Nope. Oh, we survived. Because once you get up here, how do you get back down? 'Cause you can't climb down the pole. There's only ladders here. These have to be in order. The only way would be to jump down there. Touch the cannon and you did. So we can figure something else out. As mentioned, cannot get the jugs out of order. Yeah, touch the cannon, you did. That'd be the only place where you could drop down from there, though. Oh, and this you get it when it fires. Ah. Oh, there we go. That happens. So, question. Does jumping off here, does that kill you? No. Perfect. Okay. Of course. Oh! Okay. Okay. I can't climb up there. Okay, let's go. So I've got to make this jump across again. bird. Okay. So we can beat this damn stage. Oh! Oh, man. Oh. Try again. We're making progress. Oh! It's time to get... Slightly precise jump, that is. Get up. Oh no, that's death. Wow, that's gonna be difficult to time that. Fire. Okay, we're safe here. Ah! This is annoying. Oh, he just... That's fair. first. Wonderful. Alright, one last attempt. Okay, down works. Up. Up. Up to play. Here we are. Yeah, yeah. He has alternating patterns here. Oh, that was a mistake. Up there. Climb. Oh, wait, 2 loops. There we go high. He dive bombs there. Yeah. Up. What am I doing? I'm going stupid. Yeah, I forgot to get the pot because I'm stupid. Oh, it didn't make it. Yeah, it's short. No, it's short. This game. I want to finish the stage. get up there yet. Watch these patterns. Here we go. There. Right, climb up. Wait. We did it. Oh, off we go. We're doing. Oh. Okay, we're just dodging shit. Or do we just go forward? It's good scrolling. Wonderful scrolling. Keep holding right, you'll be fine. I hope. Scenes eventually, right? Yep. Oh yes, this stage. Okay. Where's the R? Over there, huh? Okay then. I think a specific A, really? Oh no, he's not. Yeah, nope. I'll die from falling this high, won't I? Yes. Can I not pick this one up? That's not fair. Oh, we got an A, no wonder. What did I jump over here for? Ah, okay. We got a couple of stages done. Let's have a look at version 1. So I only have on a cassette dump. Couldn't find any disc dumps of it. I've got the right one, haven't we? Seven minutes. Was this the same one again? Yeah, I think that's the same one. Let's try this one. We'll find it eventually. Five minutes. Certainly a lot quicker. Yeah, this is the other one, I think. Yeah. Matt Burt. Almost done. Same music. Fire to play. Escape to find keys. This game was inspired by the traditional Arabian folk stories told by Scheherazade. Keys are left, joystick left, right, up, down, fire, jump, joystick fire 1, hold space. Good. Tales of the Arabian Nights, copyright 1985, Interceptor Software, written by Phil Murray with help from J.E. Mitchell. The saga of Imrahil the Calendar. A little too fast. Let's go. Sinbad's ship. Ow. Well. Bird goes the other direction. And also, up! Would be nice if up actually went up. Exploded. Oh boy. This one's supposed to be easier. It's going in the head. Of course it does. Oh, really? Bird just farted. Thy game has ended. Try again. Oops. Yeah. These jumps. No, it's... Nope, dead. Wow. Try again. Nope, there's the bird. Bird, don't go down. Do I have to wait 2 cycles for this bird? Why not I just have to wait for him to come down? He's following me. Oh! Okay. Getting somewhere. The bird is annoying. And the octopus got me this time. Wonderful. This is all more doing things at the right time, even more than worse than the other version. Oh. Alright, last attempt. Damn it. Well, you can't just sit around. You fall down, that kill you? Yep, of course it does. It's... Oh, getting too hasty. I can't climb up there. Oh, up does not work. Tells you these up and down controls. Up and down do nothing. Ah well. We'll move on to the magazine. Next game is Zorro. Got a Zorro game here. This game I could not figure out. Zorro is hardly the likeliest character to be the star of a computer game, but he does bring a touch of chivalry to the action as he battles to save a senorita kidnapped by the evil Sergeant Garcia. This task involves both arcade action and a good deal of puzzling and trying to get past the guards and obstacles in his path. The action begins with the senorita on a balcony above Zorro waving a hanky at him. Suddenly she disappears and a hanky drifts down and gets caught up in a well. A black-caped and masked figure has to retrieve the hanky and go off in search of the girl in a way to rescue her. The screens are composed mostly of insides and outsides of Spanish fillers arranged to make the most of the platform game potential. Zorro moves around this quaint environment by running, jumping, climbing in true Douglas Fairbanks style. The problem in each screen is to find what can be climbed or jumped on to make further progress, and where the objects are that are needed to complete Zorro's tasks. Zorro will encounter many obstacles, mostly in the form of doors and walls, but with an occasional stretch of water and sliding barrier. Each either have to be got around, over, or through. An alternative route may avoid the problem, or an object may be required to make something happen. One thing to watch out for are trampolines, which will appear in the most unlikely places. Yeah, I can imagine. These are particularly handy because bouncing on them gradually builds up height so that Zorro can make Herculean jumps up the screen to seemingly inaccessible places. The best piece of advice is try bouncing on anything that might give a bit of lift and see where it gets you. There are two basic things that can prove fatal to Zorro: the guards and water. Yep, another one of them heroes that never learned to swim. If the caped hero drops in some water, he loses a life. After all, he can fight with a rusty sword. Alright, you can get him a good disease with a rusty sword. Guards pop out of doorways, and if Zorro runs into them, he has to fight or die. There are two ways of dealing with them. One is to press the fire button when the swords are engaged at the right point, and the other is to force them back off a ledge or into a wall. The puzzles are the main interest of the game, and several tests of logic and skill are involved. Without this, the game would be very ordinary, but having these mental challenges provides plenty of stimulation that keep you going. The complicated layout of the game is another plus, with many screens having exits on the ceiling, floor, and on the ground, and halfway up screens, all potentially leading to different screens. The animation isn't that hot. The game screens are well designed, and colours are nicely used to give the terracotta effect of the real thing. The music is pretty dire as it plods along through the game, but at least you can turn it off. Initially, you may well be disappointed with the game, but as you explore further, it starts to hook you with the tasks. Second opinion. This would have been a terrific and exciting game if only there had been some thrilling silent movie accompaniment. As it was, the dirge detracted greatly from the fun. I suppose you could always get someone in to play the piano. A shame, really, because despite the unimpressive graphics, Zorro has a lot to offer. The puzzles are not only difficult, but amusing as well. The masked hero leaps his way through the heavily guarded town. He is Toot in the side here, just dressed up like Zorro. Good news! Good screen designs and atmosphere. Nice features like trampolines, ladders, and lifting platforms. Lots of testing puzzles. Good fighting sequences thrown in. Bad news, animation and movement aren't very good. Graphics 68, Sonic's 41, grab factor 78, staying power 77, overall rating 76%. Okay, let's get the game started. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. Okay. Zorro. There's a title screen full of everything in there. Okay. It continues. There's the don't slow down. Not a ladder. I have no idea. Never mind. Alright, moving on. What is this? Oh yeah, it's a ladder. Okay, we got a key. No idea what the key is for. Oh, you can do that. Oh, he's a dude. Wait, got him. Killed him with a key. It's a thing Zorro does. Oh, we've got points for something. Whee! Oh, yeah, at least he doesn't get full damage. He jumps like Bruce Lee. Oh, he can climb the palm tree. Then what? Then what? Climb the palm tree and then what? Can't jump off it. Alright, off we go. Oh. It's your first trampoline, it's a couch. That's how you do it. Okay, there she is, I guess. Got the Bruce Lee jump. So now what do we do here? From the water. Nope. So now what do we do? Where do we use this key? Nope. Yeah, I wish I knew what I was doing. Go. Is there any way to actually go in these doors? The space holes. Oh, hang on. Right there. Yeah. There we go. We got the thing. Die. So now what? I have no idea what to do now. Don't know what that's for. Where's the key? Key's returned here again. Boing. Boing. Gotta get up there somehow. Oh, we did. Sorry, died. He's fighting with a key. Oh, that. Jump, Zorro, jump. That's not how that works. Okay, that's how that works, I guess. Okay, we got a bottle. Yeah, that's how that works. Sure, I'm sure that's how that works. Okay, what do we do with the bottle? I'm sure that opens that, right? Okay. Gave the dude the bottle. Now what? Look, he looks like he's dead. Now what? Now I still have no idea what I'm doing. What the hell is that? Is that a Zorro brand? He's bounced on the couch. Oh, that didn't work. Much for a jump. Nope, that didn't work either. Come on. Come on, Zorro, you can do it. Nope. Good jumping. Okay. Okay. We've got the brand. What does this do? What do we do with this? Jump. 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 Nope, that didn't work. I don't really want to walk in into the water. Whatever. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Oh, the music died. Good. Game still runs though, somehow. Oh, perfect. Yeah, the game died. How about we restart then? Get there quickly. Okay. That's another high jump. Let's try this again. So we jump. Oh. Oh. Get up that ladder. Get up the ladder. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, died. Nope. Got the bottle of booze. Give it to the dude. And he's dead, apparently. Who knows? Okay, we got the brand. Now what? Oh, okay, dude just pushed me out there, whatever, through the wall. Won't complain. I lost the brand already. What happened to it? Did I use it? Do you have to get it again? Do you have to get it again? Okay. Got the brand. Now what do we do with it? This is the question. Not there. Can we climb down the well? I wonder. That would be a yes. Oh no, water. Dead. Okay. This room is slow for reasons. Climb. Oh. Fall through the tiniest gap. Why don't you? Oh. And the game broke again. Perfect. I think that's a good point to leave that there. It clearly doesn't want us to play it. Alright. We'll switch on to the next game. Alright. Next is 3D Quasars. From this moment you set eyes on the cassette inlay, you'll know exactly what this game is all about. Flying down a trench, shooting things. The things are two types of alien spacecraft. While the trench is a breach in your defense system that you have to defend until it is sealed. The trench appears for your ship at the bottom of the screen and scrolls towards you. In the distance will come alien ships that loom down the tunnel at you. The ship can only move left or right in the trench and fire single shots along it. The alien craft don't shoot back, but will do their best to ram into you. The aliens coming progressively harder raves, and your 3 lives are under constant threat. They always come in the same pattern though, and the same number of ships will complete a wave. Knowing the patterns will help you progress through the game, although later waves need some luck as well. An extra life was awarded at 5,000 points, but that's a score that will take some getting. Second opinion. I was pretty disappointed with this, especially after liking Solar Software's other offering this month, the exciting shimmer Battle Beyond the Stars. 3D Quasars has none of that game's variety and precious little of its fun. The good old 3D trench itself is quite well executed, with throbbing lines and giving a good impression of movement. But that's about all that can be said in this game's favour. The action is repetitive and soon becomes very boring, and I'm a shoot-'em-up fan. If you're still waiting to be converted to the joys of mass destruction, try a different game. Good news. Tough action. Fast and quite colourful. Bad news. Little variation in waves. Simple patterns in gameplay. Very unoriginal. Simple sound effects. Graphics 51. Sonics 31. Scrap factor 43. Staying power 28. Overall rating 38%. Alright, let's get that set up then. Alright. One too many letters. Okay. Okay. "3D Quasars." And we're not cheating. We're not going to cheat at 3D Quasars. Yeah, 3D Quasars by Jay Bagley. This is it. It's the demo. The demo's doing nothing. But there's not much room in that trench. Default high score table, you think 0. Alright. Oh, one shot at a time, of course. Oh no, 2 at a time! However will we get past these? 110 points! Wonderful. This is a game. Oh. Oh, the other 2 now. It's probably a game you need more than 3 lives. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this is the game. That's all it is, really. Oh. Quit. Needs a quit option. Give me a chance to shoot you. Yep, 3 lives until you get 5,000 points. You're gonna be lucky. Oh, damn it. Oh, missing is a death sentence. Do progressively get more points for each enemy you shoot, but you don't move fast enough either. There's no room. Someone didn't think terribly clearly well where they made this trench. Need far more room. Can't miss. Ah, you can't miss. Oh. You don't have enough time to just always move out of the way. No, this won't last much longer. It won't last attempt. Oh. Oh, really? Just all of a sudden they can hit you. Yeah. We're not playing that anymore. We'll just get on to the next game. Spitfire 40 chocks away. The best thing since the real thing. The Spitfire fight simulation set in 1940 with ground features and realistic air combat. Yeah, next game is Doors of Doom. Time we at 9:30. Okay. To recycle an old phrase, a game is a real gem in more ways than one. Not only does it have good gameplay, great graphics and animation, but also a scenery design facility where you can create the whole of the 25 screen scrolling playing area. The task you've been set is to represent the human race and decide its future by trying to collect the Doors of Doom on the planet Doom. The scenario is written in delightfully humorous style and is certainly an improvement on the usually minimal Amsoft instructions. The game starts with a delightful set of scenery composed with many different areas of desert, ruins, fortresses, houses, water, palm trees, and temples. These are all dotted with many objects, some useful, but most highly dangerous. The character you play is a well-animated fellow who can stroll about the playing area on foot and jump up onto or over obstacles. All the solid scenery can be walked on or through, as long as your man has solid ground to stand on. Moving into thin air will cause the man to fall, but this isn't too dangerous since he can drop any distance without harm. Thank God. No fall damage. What are dangerous are the robots that patrol the game and the static scenery that saps your energy. The robots are evil-looking purple things. They can fly around anywhere on the screen, and every time they touch you, sap your energy level. Fortunately, though, you carry a laser, and repeated hits on a robot will kill it. The number of hits needed depending on which of the three skill levels you're on. There are two basic types of robot that aren't distinguished visibly, but by their actions. One will home in on you whenever you are the majority. One will home in on you wherever you are, while the majority hover around doors, making getting to them a hazardous prospect. The other things that drain energy are mixed in with the rest of the scenery and take the form of flaming torches, pools of water, metal weapons, and other devices. Walking around also uses up energy, and if this reaches zero, the game is over. Energy replaced by picking up the steaming cups of tea that crop up quite frequently, but energy conservation is the hardest part of the game and will really test your powers. There's some objects that will give you a helping hand though, and these appear as little purple canisters. They have 5 main uses: levitating, floating, shield, paralyzing, and teleporting. Levitation and shield work on you, allowing you to fly and be protected against robots. Teleport also works directly on you, moving you rapidly to another part of the game and getting you out of trouble when used properly. Floating and paralyzing work on the robots to keep them out of your way. The problem is that the powers last for only a short period, and after being used, have to be recollected from another location. The graphics and gameplay make this a great game to look at and play, and the title screen has some marvellous music to soothe your ears. The real bonuses are the prospect of an enhanced disc version of the game and the screen design facility. Good news! 25 scrolling screens of amazing graphics, tough game task, no touches using the 5 canisters, great game design facility, a very difficult and intelligent robotic opponent. Bad news, to redesign character set you need another program. And not much mental challenge in the game. Graphics, 97! It's 97% for those graphics. Sonics, 71, grab factor, 89, staying power, 92, overall rating, 91%. Better be good then. A second opinion, the graphics in this game are absolutely stunning. They really could be on an arcade machine. The introductory music is also of a very high quality and shows you into the game with an uplifted heart. Gameplay itself, though, is not particularly original, but this is more than compensated by their overall quality. The option of redesigning screens is a great boon, which means that Doors of Doom will run and run. So yeah, let's give this game a try. Okay. Okay. Invulnerable. No. And software presents doors of doing friends at Gym Software again. Cups of coffee have got green stink waves coming out of them by the looks of it. I'm not sure I'd want to drink that. Alright, let's get started here. Start level 1 because we're wusses. Alright, I have to redefine the keys back again. Because I think they use the cursors to scroll the screen. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say water probably drains my life. You can walk on it. It's something. How do we use these? Game over. Alright. Let's go this way for a train's in. Okay, you can hold the button to fire. Maybe it's something. There's a lot of robots here. Oh, look at that water drain your life. Ooh. That looks safe. And did already. Jeez, look at them all. Float. So how do we use these? Oh, down. Doesn't really help much, does it? Right. Levitate. And he just fades. Oh. Try again. That paralyzes all the robots. Don't jump. No, don't get off of that. Oh, don't walk into that. Jeez. Whee. Okay, shield works against robots, not not background things. Yeah. You just die. Oh. Okay, we'll hit this way again for a change. Let's walk through things because that's a thing you can do in this game. Just walk through everything. Guillotine, that looks deadly. Oh, a shield. Report, huh? And dead. Scored 53 points. I guess right here is where the other doors. 5 pieces are there. 3 to go, I guess. Game seems hard. Maybe some memorization, I guess, would probably help. Items seem to be randomly placed, though. Anyway, we'll move on to the next game. Next game is Strangeloop. A strange name for a strange but immensely enjoyable game. It's set aboard a factory ship out in space, and it's the sort of graphic excellence we expect from Virgin, as well as some really wicked puzzling that could keep you playing for weeks. Not only that, but it's got 250 rooms full of dangers, objects, humour and colour. The factory itself has been running out of control for many years, and the robot population has taken over, making the whole place a death trap for humans. Your task is to get to the control center of the ship and shut it down. This is no simple matter, and just finding the room though. A whole series of puzzles have to be solved and obstacles overcome before the way becomes clear. You start somewhere near the centre of the factory, which is made up of a block of rooms 25 high and 10 wide. The space-suited hero begins on foot, but not far away is a jet cycle, which will provide a much faster and convenient form of transport. Most of the rooms are much like the starting place, filled with high-tech machinery, moving bucket belts, conveyor belts. Floors and machines may partition off rooms, while connections between them areas take the form of tubes and holes through which the man can pass. This passage results in a momentarily blank screen, which may prove annoying. Most locations are filled in swaff, which are little pieces of junk that rip holes in the space chute. These decrease the oxygen supply unless patched. Eventually, you lose one of your 8 lives. Tells you what sort of game it is. It gives you 8 lives. The swaff can be shot with the gun you carry, but reappears if you re-enter a room. Mega Swaff is a much tougher proposition and appears as large bouncing balls that are indestructible and fatal on contact. All this can make rooms appear colourful and active, if not a little messy. There are other dangers that may result in a messy ending for our hero. He may get squished by crushers. Oh no, he's got Monty on the Run crushers. There are other dangers that may result in a messy ending for our hero. He may get squished. I said that. Which have a great sound effect as they pound up and down. De-energized by one of the many robots or even sucked out of a depressurized part of the ship. The basic rule is always, if it moves, avoid it. The non-moving objects are what your man is after, and these take 2 forms. One group provides general supplies, while the other is made up of the objects used in problem solving. Supplies replenish oxygen fuel charges for the gun and patches for the suit. These work instantaneously when they are picked up by passing through them. The other objects are picked up in the same way and appear in a box on the screen which you'll pocket. When used in the right circumstances, these objects will be exchanged for another object, cause a door to open, or some other similar effect. What and where they are used is for you to work out, but it does help to be logical. Okay, sure, logical. Some of the locations and object uses are quite odd, evidence of the Gang of Fives, Virgin programmers' humour. So you see logical, are they logical or not? The graphics create a good atmosphere, and what sound effects they are add to the action. It's a handy save game feature since the game can take a long while to solve. One of the nice touches is that when you die, instead of appearing straight away where you died, you can position the man anywhere legal within the room. While you're doing this, the game is paused and no harm can come to you. Following on from the classic sorcery, this is another tremendous game giving excellent graphic action and mind-bending puzzles in just the right mix. Second opinion. This is a massive game and a worthy follow-up to sorcery. Movement is pretty smooth, but your path to solving the game will be strewn with danger. It's far from easy. The adventure element is particularly strong and will require powerful brain work. With such a huge number of locations, the game is bound to give long-term satisfaction. Living up to sorcery. After the massive success of sorcery, it was always going to be difficult for Virgin to produce a worthy follow-up. Sorcery Plus hardly counted. It merely expanded on an established theme, but Strangeloop is a real departure. It combines the excellent graphic quality of sorcery for much tougher mental task that should give it even more lasting challenge. It may not have as much an immediate appeal as sorcery, since getting into the puzzles can take a while. Strangeloop was also, of course, a lot bigger than sorcery and much more high-tech in its looks, features, and gameplay. With such improvements, there's no doubt about the success Strangeloop should achieve, and it makes the arrival of Shogun an even more eagerly awaited prospect. Good news! 250 screens, great graphics and hazards in all 250 rooms, tough puzzles to solve, good mix of arcade and adventure action, guaranteed to keep you guessing a long while. Bad news! Usual overlapping graphics problems, pause and flipping between screens. Graphics 90, Sonic's 44, grab factor 88, staying power 94, overall rating is 91%. So better be good then. Okay. Let's keep going then. Alright. Typing. Type correctly. It helps. Well, there's your dude. Ah. Oh, that's a thing to start up to. Okay. Okay, let's get started here. Welcome, Earthling. Your factory awaits. That's a jump. Water. Boiled alive. That water's boiling, apparently. Hitting anything is hard here. Well, easy crusher. Seems like looks at a consistent rate though. So okay, that's extra ammo. Holding down drains oxygen. Why? Getting through doors is tricky. Well, this looks dangerous. I can't go up there. De-energized. Oh, I guess it means I die. Put myself up here. Crushes. Go down. Oh, bored alive. Oops. No, don't. Bored alive again. No! Trying to get up the tube. Come on. Here we go. button is this way. I do not like these controls, are weird. Ah. Back here again. I'm gonna go across the. Here we go. Making it. We're doing it. But we can't get out the door. Oh, never mind then. Why can't I jump in here? Oh, this is the wee. This is the bike, because that's where that is. Out of oxygen. Well. Why is down drain my oxygen? Do I have to switch these controls back again? Yes, I do. Weird. Oh, executed. Okay, so we're not going through there then. It's up here. I can go through here, so. If we go up. Oh no, it's a beach ball! Ah, run away! Giant beach balls are coming to kill us. Warning, meteor damaged area. Danger. Found a thing. Go back or perish. Oh, de-energized. Oh. Killed by a beach ball. No lives left. Use the keyboard to enter your name. No. Hey, we got the top score. Alright. We'll move on to the next game. That game could take a little while. Okay. What is next? Oh no, it's Hypersports. This is not going to be fun. I think I had more difficulty with the shooting stage than I did the swimming. Oh, anyway. Hypersports. Just when you thought your waggling arm was about to waste away, it's arrived and is guaranteed to give the old muscles overtime. 6 events of skill, timing, and good old-fashioned stick bashing will really put you through your paces and probably eclipse Daley Thompson, Brian Jackson, Jeff Capes in the process. Yeah, no one's ever going to get past it. Weightlifting, way too difficult. Well, it's the last event, I guess. The 6 events are swimming, skeet shooting, gymnastics, archery, triple jump, and weightlifting. There are 3 events on each side of the tape, and although this isn't many for a game, they all demand excellence in one form or another. The game starts with you inputting your initials so that the high scores for each event can be displayed as your own world records. Now straight into the nitty-gritty. Swimming first, and a test of rhythm and reactions over 2 lengths of a 50-meter pool. 3 other competitors line up on the left of the screen with you, and as the gun goes, they all hit the water, heading for the right of the screen. Each lane scrolls separately, with your man in lane 3. He is propelled along by waggling, but in order to last the whole race at good speed, this has to be done at a relaxed pace. This was the first stage. Exactly the right waggling speed is found by experience, and this is only interrupted by the occasional sudden stab for the fire button as the swimmer gasps for air. Wiggle too vigorously, and the swimmer may slow to snail's pace. This time your breath, and he'll be left spluttering in the water. There's a qualifying time for the event, and every time you defeat it, it gets a bit lower. Skeet shooting is a matter of timing and fast reactions in order to shoot all of the clay pigeons that zip across the screen. A man with a gun stands at the bottom of the screen while clay pigeons fly in 1s and 2s from the left. 2 small black rectangles home in on the clays, one slightly to your left and one other to your right. When one of these is over the clay, if one of these is over a clay, the gun has to be moved in the correct direction and fired to destroy it. There are 3 lots of pigeons that you've got 3 cracks at getting a qualifying score. All this happens very fast and calls for great reflexes and a good shooting rhythm. Yeah, I find it difficult to get timed right. As with all the events, there's a qualifying score, which gets gradually harder as you get better. His gymnastics is a leap over the vaulting horse and combined timing with a waggle. The gymnast runs up to the horse automatically, and you have to time his leap off the springboard into the air. And you have to hammer for. Then you have to hammer for dear life to rotate the man in the air before trying to land on your feet on the other side. The timing and waggling are probably the hardest of the 6 events to get the hang of. No, you're wrong. And this one may be a source of frustration. Once again, you give 3 goes at it, but you'll probably need many more. A change of pace on side 2 with 2 more peaceful events before you go into the real muscle sapper. Archery is similar to the same event on Brian Jack's Superstar Challenge, with a target moving down the screen and you deciding the wind speed, elevation, and release to try to hit it. 3 sets of arrows are available to get a familiar increasing qualifying score. The triple jump also keeps you away from waggling as the man approaches the sandpit under his own steam, but you are left to set the angles for the 3 stages of the jump. This has to be as near 45 degrees as possible to get the maximum possible distance. The last event is weightlifting and will probably even make your fingernails sweat as you try to lift progressively heavier weights. The divisions go from flyweight to super heavy, with the difference being how long and hard you have to waggle to get the weight in the air. This is done at a time against a time limit, and you have to satisfy 3 judges before you succeed with the lift. 3 goes again, and you'll be ready for a rest at the end of them. Graphically, it's the most impressive of the events is the swimming, with the skeet shooting looking good as well. Sound effects throughout are very arcade-ish, though they're no long tunes, just little bursts of jingles. The gameplay is excellent on all 6 events, providing several different types of challenge that should keep you at it for weeks. Do you have a second opinion? Yes. Second opinion. Yes, it may be too demanding for some bodies. Mine was one. I was physically and emotionally drained at the end of this contest, and I fear I may have permanently damaged my joystick hand. Not to mention the joystick. But there's more to this than gratuitous waggling. You need to use your brain as much as your brawn. The gymnastics in particular require a lot of skill. If you're not end up banging your head on the floor in frustration. The best waggle yet. This is the 4th notable waggling game on the Amstrad. The others being Dave Thompson's Decathlon, Brian Jack's Superstar Challenge, and Jeff Cape Strongman, reviewed in this issue. I've got another one to look forward to. So how do they match up to this latest sweat bringer? DTs and BJs have more events, but both lose out on some other points. DT's events tend to be very similar, with straightforward waggling for running and a fire button for steering angles in the throwing events. Hypersports has much more variety in both the events and the skills required to complete them. BJ's also has a variety of events and skills, but unfortunately loses out on the gameplay side in events like the arm dips, squat thrusts, and football. Hypersports also has slicker graphics and gameplay with a sense of humour thrown in when the gymnast bounces on his head. The swimmer gasps for air and the skeet shooter winks at you. GC also loses out because the events have less skill applied to them and tend not to produce the same urgency and excitement. For my money, Hypersports is the best yet, and will really put the player and their joystick through their paces. Good news! 6 grueling events, attractive graphics and animations, many different skills required as well as good waggling, increasing difficulty in the qualifying scores. You won't be able to just keep going around as in DT's Decathlon. Worth the wait. Bad news. Events have to be played in 2 lots of 3. Maybe too demanding for some bodies. Graphics 88, Sonic 60. Grab factor 88, staying power 89. Overall rating 88%. Okay. Let's get on with this then. Get it over with. Because I know I'm not getting very far. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. $47.64. Hey, world record. So I like the starter pistol got bang on it. Bang. Oh, jeez, started. Yeah. Yeah, this is hard. Timing is nasty. Wow. Yeah, this is qualifying area 4,200. Wow. You just screw that. Do it all again. The Wagling event is the easier one. Amazing. Whoops. Ah, it was a mistake. We can catch up. We win. 2400. For God's sakes. The timing is awful. We're so precise. Ah, 2600. Oh, we'll try again. Right, here we go. $49.20. Oh. $3,500. Close. We can do this. Don't hit the things. 3,700. So close. Stop missing everything. $3,700 again. Oh, damn it. Just one more. Just one more 500 point thing would. Okay. Just one more attempt. 49.68. Getting slower. $3,700 again. God damn it. $3,700 again. God damn it. Come on. I missed another one. And another. This is going to fail. And another. And another. And another. And so we've got 4,800. Wow. Okay. Now we can get to do the archery. Is it archery next? No. Triple jump, isn't it? Okay. If we go. Okay. Oh, I have no idea what you're supposed to do. Okay. See what happens this time. Dun, 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 dun. Well, we got half the game at least. Plus 10. Alright. We can get through one more game, I'm sure. Okay. Last game here is Glen Hoddle Soccer. So, yeah. This is going to be, yeah. Robinson picks up possession deep in his own half. He passes out to Barnes on the left, past one player, past two, down the byline, and floats in a tantalising cross. Hoddle volleys the ball from the edge of the area, and as the net ripples with the impact of the ball, the crowd goes wild. Wade sinks back in his chair, realising he isn't going to come back from 20-0 down. You won't actually see any volleying or net whipping in this game, but if you play the computer, there will be plenty of defeats by more than 20 goals early on. Even once you've got some practice, it will be difficult to hold it to single figures. These footballing annihilations take place on a horizontal pitch that scrolls left and right in sections, and it's packed with 22 thin but blocky players. If you don't want to get massacred, you can play against another budding Pele or watch the computer battling it out for itself. The games can be of 3 different lengths: 8 minutes, 16 minutes, or unlimited. These are split into 2 halves, except of course for the unlimited game, which just keeps going until you want to stop. With 8 or 16 minutes, though, an awful lot of goals can be scored. The computer has 3 skill levels, but all 3 are immensely difficult to beat. The kickoffs are more like a basketball jump ball, as the 2 players race each other to the ball. Even after goals, the scorer may get to the ball first. Somebody that hasn't been reading their rule book lately. Once in position, you control the player with the ball and can run with it, try to pass it or shoot. If you're in position, you can either just use the fire button to get to the nearest player to chase the ball, or chase after it with the player under joystick control. How you tell which one that is another thing entirely. The player under your control has a different pair of shorts, so there you go. I guess it says something. But these are often difficult to notice in the heat of action. Exactly. The ball can travel in the air or along the ground, and if a player runs into a loose ball, he picks up position, or blocks it if it's in the air. To score, you just kick or dribble the ball into the net past the goalie, who doesn't dive, shaves on the laundry balls, but just tries to block like any other player. If the ball goes out of play anywhere else, a corner, goal kick, or throw-in are awarded, but these are taken automatically, and you have no control over the ball's direction or strength. This usually results in you gaining a little advantage from them, and often gives the ball away in an inconvenient position. The computer plays an incredibly fast game and has rather too many built-in advantages for a competitive game to be achieved without long hours of practice. Even while playing with 2 players, it is difficult to string together moves, with so many players wandering aimlessly about all over the screen. The lack of control over them, set pieces, and most of all the kickoffs often leave you frustrated. And although it may prove a long-term challenge, many people will be extremely disappointed by the more immediate unplayability of it. Second opinion. This is a game that gives 100% effort, but it's distinctly short on skill. It's nowhere near as good as Match Day. The control is appalling, and the graphics are equally bad. The sound features what seems to be a noise of waves slowly breaking on a pebbly beach. In short, not a shred of Glenn's silky skills are on view here. Good news! A very tough computer opponent. 1 or 2 player option. Bad news! Small and indistinct graphics. No control over kickoffs, corners, throw-ins, or goal kicks. The action is too fast for good moves to be built up. Identity of player you control is hard to spot. Graphics 44, Sonics 33, grab factor 42, staying power 60, overall rating 50%. Okay. So now we try not to lose 35-0 like we did in that baseball game. Who released this? This was Amsoft, wasn't it? Yep. Okay. Right, I think this is not in English. It doesn't matter. It's soccer. How hard can it be? Here's the face. Here's the face. Yeah, look at that grin. He knows he's going to beat you 20-0. Okay, here we go. the ball. Oh, no. Oh, there's one goal. Goal. Let's do the ball already. Were you standing there? Look, I can't switch to that player. Is this game play tested? Oh, they just go and pinch the ball. Throw in. He just throws it in. Oh, just. That's exactly how it works. Well, here we go. How do I get to the ball to get the kickoff? Okay, kick it that way. What? Well. Move, somebody move the ball. Just let the opposition take it. Oh, that was an own goal. Oops. Oh. Damn it. I think you move diagonally in this game. Oh, god damn it. It's going to kick it right straight into the goal from throw-in. Oh, he throws it into himself. Ah, boy. This is going exactly as we expected it to. Oh, you just pitched the ball. Right, just stand there, moron. Oh, oh. Just stand there and watch the ball go by. It's rather annoying. Switching to the nearest players. Oh, terrible. Never switch it to where you want it to be. Okay, we got the ball. We got the ball. We can't move diagonally, which is a pain. Just stand there. Come on. How can I switch to it? To the character that's literally standing over the ball. No, it's. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, you got the ball. Can we score one goal? Ah, jeez. Why is the guy just run to the ball. Just standing like a moron. What was that? Oh. Give me a match day anyway. Half time. 19-0. Yes. And now we get to go the other direction. And yeah. We can't get to the ball, can we? What? Oh, get to the... Does not want to switch the character. I would like it to. Then there's no one in the goal. Don't technically have a goalkeeper in this game for reasons. What the? What is this? God damn it. Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh. Damn it. Hey, go that way. Oh. Oh. Really? Oh. Damn it. Ah, come on. Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh. Damn it. Ugh. Yeah, I can see where this is going. Oh, come on. Where are you running away from the ball from? Nonsense. Ah.